Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica Sharkan. I'm an aspiring author currently working on my debut novel, Boston's Vigilantes. I created my channel to document my self-publishing journey, to share my tips and tricks for writing, and to join the online writing community. This week's video is going to be a little negative than usual. It's going to be about the worst parts of writing. It's kind of like a part 2 to the great things of writing, a video I also posted. I'm going to leave it linked down below. And make sure to stick to the end of the video for my cover reveal and my release date reveal. I'm super excited to finally be able to share my cover and the release date with everyone, and I'm just super excited, so make sure to stay till the end of the video. Before I get into the video, I wanted to make an announcement that there's going to be a new uploading schedule because I found it very difficult to stick to a writing posting schedule, because the end of the week, especially Friday, is kind of the most busy day for me regarding schoolwork. Even though it's the end of the weekend, it should be kind of free a lot more, but it's really stressful for me and I have a lot of things going on Fridays for school. So I'm going to start posting videos every Wednesday, and maybe because if it's in the middle of the week, it's going to be a lot easier for me to post and without me doing any more rambling. The first thing I want to mention that I find that is the worst about writing is burnout. If you are the type of writer who's never had to deal with burnout, you are lucky. I know that, especially when I did start the whole writing process and I didn't know how to manage my time and especially balance my schoolwork, my personal life, and writing life. I would also always be in a kind of state of burnout, where I would also always be mentally tired. I would lack motivation to do pretty much anything and everything, especially when it had to come to writing. And that is something I always felt guilty about. And I feel like as a writer, especially since you're in the beginning of the writing stage, you also have other responsibilities other than sticking to your writing schedule. And many people may not always see that important and try to convince you to help with them with one thing or another, or maybe your personal life, your social life comes through and your friends are asking you to come hang out with them, and when you do tell them that you're writing, maybe they're going to rain on your parade and make it sound insignificant, because I know that I've been in that position before. And I feel like that also kind of stresses you out because you don't know exactly what you need to choose, how to balance everything, and how to prioritize everything. And at the end of the day, with having so much going on, maybe for you to just keep on top of everything, you neglect sleep and you neglect your mental health. And that is also something that I used to do and still do, especially the neglecting the sleep part, because I feel like sometimes life is just so busy and you need to cut out one thing, and it's a lot easier to pull an all-nighter or sleep 2 or 3 hours per night and then start the day all over again. I want to say like 3 weeks ago maybe, or 4, somewhere along those lines, I did neglect sleep because I had a lot of tests coming up. I also had to prepare stuff for writing. I was in the middle of my cover design process. I was stressed a little bit there, and also my family, personal life was kind of strained, and I got burned out again, and I need to work a lot to be better on burnout. Because I feel like it's the biggest problem of many writers, and if you don't suffer from burnout, I applaud you. Tell me your secrets. The second annoying thing about writing is beta reading. the whole kind of beta process. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had some amazing betas that I still kind of keep in touch from time to time. But this is kind of more about those awful betas who just waste your time or aren't really helping you or are just flat out rude, because I've had those kind of beta readers and it's not pretty. The whole process, I think I wasted my time for about 1 or 2 months during the process with the first round, because that beta didn't really respect my guidelines on the answering for answering the neighbor's dog is barking, for answering the questions. And even when he would just kind of have like these simple and useless questions. And when I would ask for a follow-up, he would just give me even more useless answers, mostly one-worded, or I think the maximum was 3 words out of him. So that's why I'm referring to the beta process. There are some amazing betas out there. If you're very lucky. I know that I was lucky enough to work with some amazing betas, but there are going to be a few betas who do kind of suck the life out of you. The third thing, I feel like I hate this one the most, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but number 3, editing. For me, the whole process of reading and rereading my book for a bajillion times became so annoying and so unbearable at times. Because I am so used to my novel and I'm so used to the action, my characters, and as much as I love my novel, it became really redundant at one point. And also that kind of set me back a couple of weeks in the writing process slash publishing process, because I was so sick of reading that I just didn't really want to read it again. And I feel like that it's kind of sad, but at the same time, maybe it was a good thing. It kind of gave me a pause for my novel and I kind of saw it with fresh eyes. But the whole reading and rereading and rereading and editing, it's annoying. The fourth thing, I feel like this is something that everyone deals with, is self-doubt slash comparing yourself to other writers. I feel like it's so easy, especially in our day and age, when we do have social media and we do follow so many successful people, maybe writers or people to whom you aspire to be like, that you just compare yourself and maybe sometimes feel like you are worthless or you're not good enough. And you wish you would be like X, Y, and Z, without realizing that who you are is the perfect you, and as time goes on you'll just continue to evolve, and you shouldn't really compare yourself to others and lack confidence and doubt yourself so much. But I feel like that is something that everyone does, and it's not always easy not to. I mean, I'm one of the most confident people I know. Many people are shocked when they see my confidence, but like any other person, I still have my moments. But I try to remind myself that what I'm doing, who I am, is the best person, the best version of myself I can be at this moment. And this is really something that everyone should keep in mind when dealing with self-doubt or when you're comparing yourself to others. So these are the 4 things. I don't know why my lists are normally 4 items, but these are my 4 things that I feel like are the worst part of the writing process. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to reveal my cover design and my release date. The release date for my novel is Boston's Vigilantes is April 17, so 2 weeks from now. And before I show my cover, I worked with Claire from 8 Little Pages. I know that some of you might be familiar with 8 Little Pages and their work, but my cover is so beautiful. It's so amazing. I never thought that it actually could turn out this great. And without me rambling, this is my cover. Claire did such an amazing job with it. It just looks like nothing that I could have ever imagined. Claire took some small ideas of what I wanted my novel to look like, and she created this masterpiece. I can say, and it's just something that actually, seeing after so many years of writing and editing and just being in this whole process is, I have no words. I really have no words. It's so beautiful. I cannot be more happy with it. I know that I'm going to work with them again for the second novel, the sequel for Boston Vigilantes, and I'm going to do a video later on discussing the whole cover process. But Claire, if you're watching this, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's more than I can ever imagine. So make sure to mark the dates for Boston Vigilantes, April 17. I'm so excited for my book to actually be out in the world. It's so unbelievable to actually think that it's going to be out there in just 2 weeks. But that is all I have for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I post new videos every Wednesdays. This time I'm going to stick to the schedule. If you want to check out the first chapter of my novel, it's going to be linked down below. Make sure to go check it out. If you want to get in touch or just chat for a bit, you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jessica Shirkan. Hope you have a nice day and a fantastic week. Bye!